Good morning, guys. Happy Monday. Welcome back to my channel. I am P. Mathis, the accountant. And here on my channel, we talk about all things finances as well as family issues. But we also always try to bring in the finance piece to it. So I'm an accountant. I love to teach people about building generational wealth for their family and also helping them guide their friends and family into creating generational wealth for them, for their families as well. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. Please feel free to subscribe. If you are a returning subscriber, hey family, how y'all doing? But today we're going to be talking about Lala Anthony and Carmelo Anthony divorce. I really wanted to do this video. If you've been following me for a while, you know we talked about this situation on Facebook. Me and my husband had a big old debate about it when he had that first issue with the first baby. And I personally, I'm a Lala fan. I always love Lala. I like her. I do. Most people like, oh, I don't like her. But I felt like this video needed to be had because a lot of people that don't follow them like that don't really know the whole story. And it's like, oh, he cheating again. But if you're not a real fan, you really don't understand everything that's going on and how they ended up in this place, and then the finances that's going to be affected and things like that. So we want to kind of like talk about that stuff today. So a few house rules. Y'all know I like to make sure that you guys can hear me. So if you're watching right now in the comments, if you can tell me that you can hear me so I can keep going, because I don't want to be talking and you can't hear me. I want to make sure you can hear me as I talk. I'm going to pull up some receipts because y'all know me. I like to do my research. I don't like talking about stuff that I don't know what I'm talking about. I like to be clear and make sure we're not putting out false information, because that ain't hot, especially when you're talking about people, marriages and relationships or whatever that may be. All right. So go ahead and drop in the comments if you can hear me so I can keep going. I got my little handy dandy notebook so I can answer the right questions, because people have been asking me questions. I'm going to make sure I answer those questions for you guys. And we're going to kind of go down like a timeline of their relationship and how they ended up here. And then we're going to talk about the whole prenup issue. If you have any questions or comments about the situation, feel free to share it. This is a safe space. All I ask is that you respect each other. This is not a video to bash Carmelo. This is not a video to bash Lala or anybody that's in the situation, because you got to always remember this is people's lives. And guess what? It's them today, but it can be you tomorrow. So be careful with your comments. All right. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and share this video so that we can reach more people, so that they can join the family and get in on this tea that we be giving out every so often. Y'all know I don't have no set schedule. I just pop in, pop out. I'm trying to get it together, y'all. But thank you everybody that's been supporting me and help me get monetized so that I can make money doing this and bringing you guys the information. So first thing first, I'm gonna get right to it. I'm gonna put up an article for you guys in a minute, but let's talk about the timeline. Let me give you guys a timeline of Carmelo Anthony and Lala situation. So they got married in 2010, right? If you know that, if you've been following them, you know they got married in 2010. And then in 2017, this was like right before I had my baby, he had a scandal where he ended up impregnating another woman, and she had a little girl, as y'all saw on the thumbnail before y'all watched the video. That was his first other baby mama, that he had that child in while they were in their marriage. He had that little girl during that time. So let me catch y'all up. When that happened, Lala and Carmelo separated, okay? And they've been separated ever since. So when we ask the question, did he really cheat? Technically, yes, because he's still legally married, but really no, because they wasn't together. With this second situation where they're saying that he may have twins from this other young lady. That's a lot, y'all. That's a lot for me as a married woman. I don't know how I will be able to handle it. They tried to work on their marriage. It says in the articles, that Carmelo was trying to get her back or whatever, but it just didn't work out, and they decided to call it quits. It was smooth transition, trying to protect their son, because they do have a son. So they were doing everything that they can do to protect their child. And I commend that. I think that was awesome for them to be doing it. Okay. So that was in 2017, right? They got separated. So now in the present day, in 2021, they are filing for divorce. Now, a lot of people are saying that the reason why Lala filed for divorce is because of this new rumor. Because, like I said, I don't know if it's true yet. I'll let y'all know when I find out exactly if it's true of Carmelo having twins with this other lady whom had the babies out of the country in London because they were basically trying to cover it up. She did say that Carmelo was providing financially for the babies, but the issue with her was that she wanted him to actually be in the baby's lives. And then that's how this whole thing kind of like went public. Apparently, allegedly, she had been into counseling for it, where she was having some suicidal attempts. That's what they say. I don't know if that's true. The one of the babies, I believe, had to go under a severe surgery. I'm not sure if it was with the brain or something, but it was severe. And because she wasn't able to reach out, get Carmelo, she felt it was in her best interest, I guess, to go public. And she's in the picture. Apparently that's who she is. I'm not gonna say her name. Y'all go do your research because I don't like be calling people name because you got to make sure that all this stuff is true. But allegedly, that is the woman that he's supposed to have the twins with. Okay. Next thing. All right. The prenup. Somebody was asking me about the prenup. From what I've read and researched, Lala and Carmelo had a prenup when they first got married, right? So in that prenup, they're saying that it is more favorable to Carmelo, but no one is really sure at this point in time if that prenup have a cheating clause. So if you know anything about prenups, and it's good for you guys to know this when you're talking about finances, if you know anything about a prenup, if you sign a prenup, that means if you separate from that person, you leave with what you came into the marriage with. But here's the caveat. If there's a cheating clause in there where if one of what it says one spouse, if a spouse cheats on the other spouse, then they're entitled to something because the marriage ended because of course that they cheated. So that's something that you will have to be familiar with to kind of like understand what that means. So what does that mean for Lala financially? Me personally, I don't think she married her husband for money. Lala was already making money. Even though she wasn't making significantly more than him, she was good. And right now, from what I've seen in 2021, she's worth, her net worth is 30 million. So I mean, that's comfortable, that's good. That's not uber rich, but I mean, that's pretty good. They're doing pretty well for themselves. And I want to say that they said that for the joint income network, they're worth about 200 mil. So she's doing pretty well. I don't think she's going to really care about the money as long as he continues to take care of his kids. They're saying that they are working, they're co-parenting very well, and they're fine. This is it should be a smooth transition for them, shall I say? Okay, so that's the prenup part. And of course, somebody y'all want to know how much she was worth. 30 million. So she's doing pretty good. She also stated, I don't know if you guys know, she wrote a book, and she had did an interview. This was some time back where Lala actually said that she didn't believe in prenups, but this was after they were married. So I kind of feel like she kind of didn't believe in prenups now because of what she's going through. And she probably felt like, oh, prenups are probably not the best situation because stuff happens and then you're not covered after all those years of being in a relationship with someone and you still walk away with nothing. I don't think that's fair. That's my opinion. Y'all don't have to agree with me. But I feel like if you're married to somebody 11, 20 years and they just running around on you as something, I mean, you should leave with something. I mean, you endured all that pain. But that's just my spiel. That's y'all don't have to agree with me on that. I think a woman or a man, even a man, even if vice versa, if a man is being cheated on all through their marriage, he deserves something too. Like at the end of the day, they help you build that brand and help you build that legacy. So I think it's important. Now, let's talk about I want to hear from y'all, like seriously. Let's talk about what if it was you? Would you have divorced your husband? Okay. And I will be honest with you guys. Got a comment here. I'm so loving this, here to support you from California. And of course, I've joined your family. Oh, thank you so much, Callie in the house. But let's ask, I'm gonna ask y'all a few questions because y'all know I like to educate and I want to hear your point of view. Let's not just talk about me and my point of view. Let's talk about your point of view. If it was you, yes, thank you. Thank you for the thumbs up. If it was you, man or woman watching this, in the comments, tell me, would you have divorced your husband or your wife after they've had not one baby, we know for sure, in your marriage, but now possibly twins in your marriage, would you stay? Would you stay? And I'm going to tell you how I feel. I'm happily married. I love my husband with all my heart. I really do. I love my husband with all my heart. But I think that maybe one time, I'm gonna be honest, I probably would stay. And it probably would take a lot of counseling to get us through it. Um, but I don't think that I would immediately leave my husband because I love him so much and we built so much together. And it's like, why would I automatically divorce him if he don't want to leave me and he want to work it out and he's apologizing and he's showing that he's trying to do better? Why leave my marriage to give somebody else everything that I have? You know, because eventually he will probably get married again, and then I'm probably not. I'm in my 30s. We have a kid. Y'all know how that is. It's a little harder for us women out here. So I probably would stay. Now, if he allegedly had 2 more babies on me, I think I'm going to chuck my deuces and go for it and get everything that I can get. Because at that point, it's like, you really don't respect me, because I believe that everybody made mistakes. Okay. We always see men cheating and they come out on the light, but let's be real. Women be cheating too. They just do it real good and they don't get caught. So I would do it. What would you do? I want to know what y'all drop them comments. Like, what would y'all do if it was you? Would you stay in your marriage? Okay. Also, let's think about, all the things that they built together, and it was said that Carmelo had been trying to fix his marriage. Now, he was separated. I don't know what y'all expect somebody to do as a ball player when they separated from their wife. Probably ain't getting no behind. He gonna go get it. Now, it was said that this alleged woman that has the twins, she was supposed to get an abortion, right? Her and Carmelo agreed on her getting rid of the baby. I don't think at that point that they knew they were twins. But what happened was she needed some type of special medical type abortion, and someone had to be there with her. So when she scheduled the abortion, this is just off my research. When she scheduled the abortion, somebody had to be there with her in order for it to happen, but Carmelo didn't show up. So the abortion never happened. So then the agreement was that she go ahead and have the babies over in London versus here. I guess that was the way that they were going to cover it up. It didn't end up happening like that because the babies were born premature, had some medical issues, had to go under surgeries and things like that. And she really want him to be in her kid's life. I don't think she's wrong for wanting him to be an active father and not just wanting money. I think it's fair to the kids, and that's why I say, for me, if it happened to me, I would kind of like walk away, because that will be a lot for me to handle as a wife that had to go through my husband keep having babies in our marriage. But I wouldn't want to stop him from being a father. I would encourage him to go be the best dad he can be. So that's my spill on it, y'all. If you're watching a replay, drop your comments. We'll talk about it in the comments. Tell me how you feel about this situation. If you would stay, I want to know, if this was you, would you stay in your marriage? That's what I want to know, because I really feel like a lot of us are different. Some of us would leave, some of us would stay, depending on the circumstances. Like, you just never know, like, what a person is going through. We only see snippets of people's lives, but nobody know what's going on behind that back door. You got people that stay married for financial reasons. Y'all know I like to talk about finances. It's not wise for them to get divorced because they can't financially live apart, because all the things that they accumulated is based off both of their income. And if they split, it's going to drastically change their life. So a lot of people stay for those reasons. A lot of people stay in their marriages because of their kids. So you just got to think about all of that stuff and be careful with those prenups, y'all, because it can make or break your marriage. So you want to be careful with that. Don't forget to get my passive income strategy book if you are someone that is looking to learn how to make money in your sleep, whether it's in real estate, business, knowledge, content creation. Get that book, read it, implement the strategy so that you can do like I do, make money in your sleep, because that's what I'm all about. I want to encourage you guys to make money in your sleep, and the link is in this description. As a woman, here we go. As a woman, I think it's just having kids, for me, that's so hard to get over. They are constant. But yes, that you cheated on me. That is so true, Carrie. Like, That's what I was saying. Like, that's why I was saying, like, if it was like the first time, okay, so y'all know when they had that issue the first time in 2017, me and my husband had a big debate about it. Like, we were on live. Like, if y'all been following us for a while, y'all remember that when Doc was like, no, that's wrong. And I was like, no, you can't tell me how to feel when you go and have a baby on me. Like, it's hard for me to accept and want that kid in my house all the time. Like, because I'm constantly looking at this reflection of you, of what you did to me, and like, you be lying. So it will be so hard. But I think within that first time, I think I would kind of like try to work it out if my husband is genuinely trying to do better and, he apologized. But after that, it's only so much anybody can take. That's man or woman. Like, I'm not gonna do it. Like, so no, not happening. But we are over our 15-minute limit, y'all. Thank you, Carrie, for your sharing your thoughts and your feelings on this topic. If you guys have any questions about this topic, drop them in the comments. If you will stay in your marriage or not stay in your marriage, tell me why or why not. And listen, y'all, I want y'all to understand this. Carmelo Anthony did not per se cheat on Lala again. They were already separated. Many people thought they were already divorced, but they were not legally divorced. They were just legally separated. And now they've decided to go ahead and get the divorce. If you read more about them, this is supposed to be a smooth transition for them where they're not having any hard feelings. Like, they already knew that their relationship was over, even though Carmelo was trying to make it work. So technically he cheated on her because they were still legally married, but really he didn't, because they were separated. They were not together, they were separated. So let's put that out there, because a lot of people shaming this man. Oh, he cheated on his wife, but really they were separated. She doing her thing, he doing his thing, and it is what it is. Now maybe the twins did push her to say, you know what, let me go ahead and divorce him, but they were already separated. It is what it is. Like, I mean, it happens. I'm just praying for them. I'm praying for their little son, making sure he get a smooth transition to this. And y'all just be kind with your comments and about people's lives, because this is hard. This is hard. I know it would be hard for me. I probably cry every day. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Y'all know me. I like to be honest and transparent. I would probably cry every day. Every day. I don't think nobody married to get divorced. I didn't marry to get divorced. And I think if it happened to me, I probably wouldn't marry again. Just to be honest. I'm just being honest. I'm just, being transparent with you guys. I wouldn't do it again. This will be my first and last marriage. I just would be like, I'm good. I'll go back to doing what I was doing before I was married, just getting my bag, staying focused, educating myself on new things, and just living my best life. I wouldn't do it again. I won't put myself in that situation no more, because I'll be so heartbroken, because I married this person to be with them forever. And then for them to do all of this stuff, that will hurt. And I always tell people cheat all the time. And this is my thing. If you a cheater, keep that crap away from your house. It should never hit your front door. It should never hit your wife front door, your husband front door. That means you don't really care for them, because most of the time, a man that really loves his wife or a woman that really loves her husband, they ain't gonna let that crap hit their front door. They're gonna be very cautious of what they're doing. You will never know. Child, please, they probably take that thing to their grave. I know that as a woman, that has to hurt. Cheating is one thing, but like I said, having kids, not one, not two, but three, that has to keep. Yes, like that's a lot on a person, especially as a woman. Like, you talking about having kids, so that means y'all know we all grown. To get to that level, that type of intimacy, you had to be like somewhat emotionally connected to that person to make that type of love and have a baby come out of it. Like, for you to say, you know what, I ain't even finna use no protection. We finna just get it. That's where we at. You were comfortable with that person. Like, unless it was some drunk, that drunk sex. Y'all be sometimes having that drunk sex, irresponsible sex, and then y'all have these one night stand babies. But I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about somebody consistently seeing somebody, and now they're so comfortable where they just free for all, and we just giving it away. Like, that ain't hot, man. That ain't fair. That ain't fair. That hurts. It will. And my heart goes out to her. I hear people say things like, oh, Lala not a saint. She done her dirt too. Hey, everybody done their dirt, okay? But she ain't bringing on the babies in their marriage, okay? She didn't bring no babies in their marriage. He did. He bought one for sure, we know, and two possible on that's here that possibly is his, and more than likely it probably is his. But it is what it is. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Nope. I'll see you guys on Thursday. I'm going to be doing another video on Thursday. I'm not sure if I'm going to talk to you guys about being house poor. And if you guys don't know what house poor means, you want to tune in because this is very important for you to know. And then and if I don't do the house poor video, I'm probably going to just do the basics of credit repair or the credit score, because a lot of you guys have been asking me about credit repair, how to get in your homes and things like that. And I really, really need you guys to learn how to read your credit report and understand how it is affecting your buying power and what you need to be doing to make it better for you. And there's so many things that you can be doing to make it better for you before you actually like get into like a credit repair program, because a lot of this stuff you can do yourself. But if you don't, of course, you guys can do it like you always do, just pay me to do it. But I always like to encourage you guys to at least try to attempt to do it yourself, because a lot of it can be done by yourself. Oh, the article. Do you guys want to see the article from TMZ? Let me know in the comments and I'll share it. Let me turn on my camera and I'll share it for you guys. The TMZ article about Lala them, I can share with you. Let me put in this code. Y'all, it's Monday. I'm on my 60-day vacation and I go back to work soon, and I don't even know if I'm ready to go back to work. But it is what it is. I've been enjoying this vacation, but gotta go back to work. Okay, let me show. Okay, y'all want to see the article? I'm about to pull it up. Give me 1 second to turn on this reflector. All right, here we go. Share, and we'll go through the article together. And y'all know me. If you part of the family, we stick to facts. So when people come on here making comments, we got our receipts. All right, this is the article. Let me see if I can take this little thing off there. Okay, this ad. All right, so here we go. This is the article, guys. Let me see if I can make this bigger for y'all. This is crazy. I just pray for the family because, baby, I ain't the one. Here we go. Okay, so the article says, let's move it up. Lala and Carmelo Anthony marriage has been through a separation, a reconciliation, and years of speculation, but now they've amicably decided to officially call it quits. See? Facts. I got facts. Remember I told y'all they already was in separation, then they tried to reconcile, and then we got all these speculations. Oh shucks, what happened? It went away. I can't stand the internet sometimes, y'all. Like, why? Who told you to go away? Nobody told you to go away. Like, we is over here trying to be great, and you trying to just go away. Like, come back on the screen. It's coming back, y'all. But yeah, so we got receipts. Like I say, I always, when I tell y'all, I don't play those games where I'm not gonna have my receipts. I'm just gonna be giving y'all false information. I don't like that. That all that little like that clickbait stuff that people be doing. That is so not cool. Wait a minute. I think I was supposed to do share audio. Let me make sure I share the audio so that y'all can hear me. But yeah, all that clickbait, I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, basically, y'all see they were going through it. So they were not together. And all we can really do is pray for them, because clearly they were going through so much since 2017. And now they're here. I mean, who blames her for going ahead and get a divorce? It also say that of course, it says that they've been separated for a while, but remain friends as always. After 16 years together, everything about the divorce is amicable. So I think I mean, I commend them that to be able to, just respectfully split from each other after everything that's been going on. Now, they did say that they were trying to do all this in the background and not publicly because of their son. And who wouldn't want to protect their precious baby? Like, I would want to protect my baby, my son, if my husband got divorced, like, because you don't want them to feel what you're feeling, because this is you got to protect your baby. You got to protect your baby's heart. You got to protect their eyes and everything that they see in this media, because it can get crazy. So it say, we're told that, let me bring this over here so I can actually read it and see it. It says, we're told they both wanted to take time to ensure, just like I just said, to ensure a private and smooth transition in their relationship for their 14-year-old son, Cayenne, this thing is keep on going off, so I'm just going to keep reading. Who's always their top priority and they remain fully aligned as parenting partners. I commend that. Like, most people get divorced, the children suffer, but for them to actually say, you know what, let's do this the right way for the baby. Let's make sure he's not affected as much as we are already affected, because everything is already in the public. They are protecting their child. And I'll put this link in the description so you guys can read it for yourself. Um, and as we talked about earlier, as reported, Melo and Lala split in 2017 after 7 years of marriage. Um, um, and rumors he cheated on her. But by late 2008, it seemed that they were working things out. Of course, they were trying to work things out, but didn't work out because he was still fishing. Let me stop. That was just to make y'all laugh. But and Lala was in Portland when he transferred, when he got that when he went to the new Trailblazer. So she was there, and they actually had quarantine together during the quarantine. So you can tell that they're like kind of like friendly. They just not in a lovey-dovey relationship, but they still at least have love for each other and wishing each other the best and want the best for not only their child but also them and their future. So hey, that's it, y'all. That's what I got for y'all. Much love goes out to this family. Let me pull up this picture. Like, let me tell y'all, you never know what a person is going through. You never know what you would do in their situation until you're actually in that situation. So don't ever be like, oh, if it was me, this is what I would do. That's not necessarily true, because until you actually get there, baby, you don't know what you're gonna do. That's why I say, for me, I think I might, be like, yeah, I wanna stay with my husband, but I might end up just be like, no, I can't take this, because you just never know. Like, this is hard. Being cheated on is hard. Ain't nothing cute about it. Let me see if I can make it bigger for y'all. There y'all go. Ain't nothing cute about it. So as you can see, this lady right here, that's the first one. That's the first outside kid. This lady over here, that's the one that allegedly have the twins. They have not confirmed it yet, but we will see. As we talked about the prenup, they do have a prenup. That's what they're saying. That hasn't fully been confirmed either, but they're saying that the prenup is in more favor of Carmelo than for Lala, unless they have that cheating clause in there, which then, because he cheated on her, will give her more benefits than the original prenup, because normally when you cheat, you got to pay to be the boss. So hey, it is what it is. And that's our spill, guys. Let's keep our spirits up for this family. Let's pray for them, pray for their son. Make sure that, let's pray that they actually have a smooth transition and it don't get ugly, because right now it seems like it's good, like it's gonna be good, it's going good. But let's pray for them that it actually ends all the way good and they're both okay in their careers and as well as parents. That's all I can do, is wish the best for families. I don't wish bad on Carmelo, even though he's made mistakes. Everybody made mistakes, and no sin is greater than the other. So I just hope that he get himself together and figure out like exactly what he want to do with life, as far as being in a family and being with a woman and learning how to be faithful. But who knows, like when you're at that level in your career, girls are throwing themselves at them all the time. So that temptation is real, y'all. It's real, real, real. But let's keep them in our prayers, y'all. If y'all have any more comments or questions, drop them in the comments. I'll check them out later. I'm about to get out of here because I have some things that I want to do. Remember, I told y'all I'm on my 60-day vacation. So I got some things I want to do today. And then I'll check you guys later with my next video on Thursday. Peace out. Love y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Peace.